G'day and welcome back to the VEMA Trader Analyze video series. In the previous two videos, I ran you guys through the start of how I analyze data, which is basically just add a bunch of cards with a bunch of different tags, just get a general feel for things and look for really quick and easy wins, things you can eliminate to become a better trader. Then I showed you how you can actually take some of those things that you could have eliminated and find where they're actually profitable for you. So with that quick entry strategy, we found that even though the quick entry as a whole was negative, there were aspects of it that this trader was actually doing really well. So instead of cutting quick entry, he can actually just start really focusing on certain things within that quick entry and making money from there. This part is the part I'm most excited about because it's the most fun, right? Here is where we look at something that is already profitable and look into how to make it more profitable, how to increase that efficiency so that every time you take these trades, you are making more money so you can spend less time trading. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the bounce, right? It already has a 0.17 expected value. This trader is doing really, really well when he is taking bounce trades. Now I picked bounce for two reasons. One, it's positive, which is kind of the requirement. Two, he's got 167 trades. So we know we've got a lot of data to work with here to analyze. So we're going to go into the bounce and we're going to muck around with things. Now with 167 trades, it's going to take me a long time to sort of look at this and pick out some common themes. So what's a lot faster is to simply just test things. So one that I always like to do is longs versus shorts, right? So we can just basically look at how we started this entire series and go from there. So longs versus shorts was the first thing that I compared. So when he is taking bounce longs, he's actually performing better than his average bounces, which means that when he's taking bounce shorts, he's obviously not going to be performing as well as he is on bounce longs. So maybe it's a case of, hey, stop taking bounce shorts. Now let's have a look at how shorts are performing. Short. So, great advice for this trader, stop taking short bounces. Now again, he might hear that and he might refine it. He might go, okay, I actually really like taking short bounces. I'm a big fan of it, but maybe it's not working for him on Bitcoin and he's better off doing it on alts. Maybe it is working on Bitcoin, it's not working everywhere else. Maybe it's only working on the 4-hour time frame, right? There's still 92 trades here that we could go through and check out. So let's just see what happens if we do go to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour. Does that make things better or worse? That's basically what you're doing the whole time here is you're going, does this get better or worse? So there you go. So all of a sudden, now his bounce shorts are actually profitable when he's taking them on the 4-hour time frame. So what else can we find? So one thing that I noticed when I was checking things out before is that this guy is actually doing really, really well when he's scalping. At least with the bounce strategy, I wasn't looking as a whole, but with the bounce strategy, you can see he's got 19 trades, so a decent data set, and he's got an over 1 expected value, right? That's fantastic. That means every time that he places a trade at 1% risk, he can expect to make 1.07% on his account if he is taking bounce trades on the 5-minute. Now, bounce trades on the 5-minute probably come up pretty often. So this is potentially a really, really profitable strategy. His frequency is currently only 1.6 a month, but I've got a hunch that he actually stopped scalping because before, when I changed his date range to the last 3 months, he had no trades that fit this category. So I think that maybe he used to scalp, he has stopped scalping, and my encouragement to him would be, maybe it's worth taking a look at scalping again. Now there are reasons to scalp or to not scalp that don't come down to profitability, right? Some people find that scalping stresses them out. Some people find that it makes them break their trade plan all the time. So just because you are profitable at something doesn't mean it's actually good for you, right? If you spend 3 hours scalping and at the end you are so stressed, I used to have a pretty hectic Saturday afternoon and I would get to the end of it and I would be fried. Like mentally, I was just fried. Maybe it's not worth it. But if you don't have issues like that and you find you are profitable at scalping, cool. Get on the 5-minute, look for those bounce trades. We could try and refine this further, right? I haven't looked at this, but let's see how bounce long versus short works. So if we go for long bounces on the 5-minute interval, 0.45, so it actually goes down. But that makes me think that shorts are going to go up quite a bit. So it'd be interesting to see, what do we get? 1.24, right? So when this guy is scalping and he's taking bounce trades in the short direction, he's trading really, really well. Now all these are Bitcoin. No, sorry, there is one XRP trade in there. But yeah, so this is the gist of it, right? This is how you refine these things down. You go looking for, okay, what change is going to make that start giving me a higher expected value? Everything you do when you're analysing should be aimed at trying to find a higher expected value and do more of that, or find a negative expected value and then change the rules of your trade plan to cut that thing out. So that's what I'm going to talk about in the next video.